Hello, my name is Julie and welcome to Career Steps. Today we're going to talk about medical laboratory technicians and medical laboratory technologists. In this video, we'll walk you through becoming a medical lab tech, what this job entails on a day-to-day basis, and what the job prospects look like in this field. Medical lab tech jobs are a great fit for individuals who love the biological sciences, but prefer lab work to patient care. These professionals collect samples and analyze body fluids, tissues, and other substances using a variety of testing equipment. While medical lab technologists can perform complex tests, medical lab technicians perform more routine medical lab tests. An associate's degree or post-secondary certificate in clinical laboratory science is usually required to become a medical lab technician. These programs teach students about the theoretical and practical aspects of this line of work. You can find medical lab technician programs at hospitals and vocational and technical schools. To become a medical lab technologist, you'll probably need a bachelor's degree in medical technology or life sciences. You'll take courses like chemistry, biology, and statistics, while also learning about clinical lab skills and management. Many medical lab technologist programs include training in a hospital setting during the student's senior year. As a medical lab technician, you'll use blood, urine, and tissue samples to perform laboratory tests. Medical lab techs also study blood samples for use in transfusions by identifying certain characteristics, including blood type and the number of cells. You'll operate microscopes, cell counters, and other types of lab equipment, some of which will be automated or computerized. You'll log the data from each test you perform and discuss the results with physicians. Medical lab technologists are capable of performing the same tasks as medical lab technicians. However, they also perform more complex tasks, such as preparing specimens or conducting manual tests based on detailed instructions. If you become a medical laboratory technologist, you may have a supervisory role over a team of lab technicians. Though medical lab technologists and technicians work with infectious specimens and materials that produce fumes, sterilization protocol and protective gear typically eliminates any risk of illness or injury. You must be good at using technology and working with your hands if you plan to become a medical lab tech. These skills, along with attention to detail, are critical for performing lab tests accurately. You'll probably have a full-time schedule in this type of position. And while you could be scheduled during regular business hours, facilities that operate 24 hours a day may require you to work evenings, weekends, and holidays. The requirements for medical lab tech's licensure and registration vary by state. Technologists and technicians who are required to be licensed must graduate from an accredited program and pass an exam. General certification for medical lab technicians and technologists is required in many states and by some employers. In addition, some medical lab techs obtain certification in a specialty area, such as cytotechnology or medical biology. You must pass an exam to earn most lab tech certifications. You can contact your state's Department of Health or Board of Occupational Licensing for more details about licenses and certifications for medical lab techs. As of 2012, there were about 164,300 medical lab technologist jobs and 161,500 medical lab technician jobs, earning a median salary of about $48,000. Employment for medical lab technicians is projected to grow by 30% from 2012 to 2022, which is much faster than the average rate for all occupations. Meanwhile, employment for medical lab technologists is expected to increase by 14% in the same period, which is close to the average expected rate of growth. More medical lab techs will be needed to keep up with the medical needs of the aging population. In addition, federal health legislation will increase the number of patients who have health insurance coverage, creating a greater need for techs who can perform complex and routine medical lab tests. Now that you know what it means to be a medical lab technician and the skills necessary to work in this field, you're ready to take the next step. Career Steps makes it simple to learn, find, and apply to college that will get you started in the medical field. Good luck on taking this next step